Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for January 15th, 2026. We've got Nocturne and Prosperity today. Oh boy. I don't know. Yesterday was heavy Nocturne and it was not pleasant. And I would say, I think I would say in general that Prosperity is one of the other more likely expansions when you have a lot of it and not much else to generate unpleasant kingdoms. I'd have to think about that a little bit more. Nocturne is for sure number one, but this kingdom does have goat, so probably not going to be so bad as yesterday. Anyway, so we do have goat for trashing. We also have a 2/5, which could be good. I do not see any plus actions here aside from like if we get Field's Gift on Pixie, which I guess Sacred Grove it sort of is like getting plus actions in a way. Which anyway, but that's pretty whatever. I guess there's not a lot of terminals that we need to play in any case. Draw wise, Watchtower is terminal. You could play one of those, maybe draw a couple cards. Of course, there's some boons that can do stuff, and then possibly play with Crypt, which isn't. The problem with Crypt is it's going to be hard to set up a big Crypt in the first place. But if you get some stuff set aside, then that functions as draw for a while. I guess getting Wisp off of the boons would also be draw. Oh, and there are imps with Devil's Workshop. That even more so than yesterday, though. There's just not like a lot of targets here. You got Pixie and Grand Market, and then one terminal. I guess. If you trash Pixie, then you can play another Pixie with Imp, so there could potentially be something there. I don't know. That seems hard to plan around. But in any case, so pretty limited draw and actions. The trashing is fine. And then gains, well, there's certainly plenty of buys with Grand Market. Can also gain golds with Horde. Sacred Grove also gives plus buy. Anvil can gain cheap stuff. That doesn't look super relevant. And then there's Vampire. So Vampire, it wouldn't be hard to feed a Bat if you wanted to because there's plenty of gains. But I'm not sure that gaining a bunch of 5s is actually that appealing here, really. I could see... I could maybe see wanting a pair of idols. I don't know. I mean, Goat should get you thin enough that curses aren't going to be too impactful. But I guess if you're only playing with Goat and not playing with Vampire, I can imagine the curses hurting, especially with lack of draw. So maybe starting with Vampire is the play. We could use that to then pick up an early Sacred Grove, a couple of idols, and then like trash the Bat at some point. Maybe. We're definitely going to open with Pixie. That much seems very obvious. We don't... Opening directly with Sacred Grove would have the advantage of putting some plus buy into the deck to get some more Pixies. There's no way that we'd be hitting Grand Market yet, though. I guess Vampire could also gain Crypt if we wanted to play with Crypt. I don't know if we do. I think I'll go for the Vampire. Okay, not ideal. But so long as we see goat vampire next turn, I guess it's fine. We just take another pixie. There is some merit to putting a silver into the deck. That being said, next turn, if we don't see the pixie, we will see goat, estate, vampire, 2 coppers, which means we'll hit at least 3. And if we do see the pixie, it might give us silvers or something. So I think I'm going to take another pixie. Oh, not cool. Really? Not cool. Okay. Bottom deck to our pixie. I mean, it's not like silver is going to get us to Grand Market this shuffle either. Well, I guess in theory it could, right? Sacred Grove, silver, goat, and then maybe pixie also would contribute. It's possible. I still think I'm just going to take another pixie. Unfortunately, this is not the right timing for Field's Gift. I mean, we could take like a gold or a horde. Gold would help us, like, in addition to getting to Grand Market, potentially help us get up to Platinum. I don't think I want Horde. Yeah. I think it's worth doing. Plus buy. There's a world. Oh, but we just got Forest or Field's Gift, so there's actually not a world where this lets us hit Grand Market, right? Because we didn't take a silver. The last card should just be another copper. Yeah, if we hadn't seen the goat, then we take this. As it is, I don't think so. I mean, I guess what it would do is deny the bot a pixie, right? We're gonna have 4 and 2 buys. Yeah, actually, that is kind of compelling. Now that I think about it. And then, of course, we get Earth's Gift. I think we just don't take that. Oh, hello. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing the pixie denial thing. I, for some reason, didn't anticipate that possibility. I'm just taking another pixie now. Alright, you're giving out the curses. Fine, fine, whatever. No. is a bunch of junk down there. Also the goat. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. Well, that looks good this time. To pick up another pixie. Actually, we could already hit Grand Market Pixie. We could consider getting a Devil's Workshop, and then we can always trash it later, but we get a couple imps off of it. Oh, oops! Oh, damn it! I forgot that this was Sacred Grove. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's get in on the idols. I just want 2 of them. Nope. I don't think I want anything here. Bot is cursing way too often with these idols. It doesn't make sense. What? We don't have anything to trash with the bat. I guess we can see what the idol does. Plus card. Maybe. Okay. I'm down to discard the gold so that I can trash the curse and gain an imp. Oh, do I have to buy a copper, though? That's annoying. Damn it, Devil's Workshop. Why you gotta be like this? Is the bot drawing deck? Like, because it has 4 wisps? What the fuck? It's ridiculous. Like, So take another idol? And maybe the vampire takes a crypt now. You have to be shitting me. The body's gained 6 wisps. What the fuck? Or is it 7? Because it probably also got one off of idol. Jeez. What the hell? This is fucked up. Like, I'm totally losing this game because of that. Don't want that. Like, I'm not coming close to drawing my deck, and granted some of that is because of the cursing. I only have 2 curses. I've been playing with a bat. Like, the fuck? We don't have the bat this turn. So, like, drawing the extra cards to try to trash isn't really gonna work. The problem. But we're pretty likely to trigger a shuffle anyway, and if we are triggering a shuffle, then we probably want to move further through it. We're gonna get another boon. Oh, but none of them are immediate draw. Damn it. I guess I wouldn't mind seeing the goat, but... Alright. Can't quite afford Grand Market Platinum. I guess just go double Grand Market. Yeah, I think a crypt. I didn't draw a deck, but they sure did give me yet another curse. If we hadn't already drawn the crypt, I think this would be a no-brainer to take. Seven pixies left. The bot has at least one of them. I'm gonna decline. Uh-oh. Great. Time to trash this Devil's Workshop, I guess. Oh, look at that! Ugh, we can't crypt the copper without playing it. That's annoying. Curses are low, so, like, probably do have to green. Ah! Oh, it's definitely time for this thing to go. Ah, fug. How freaking many wisps they got. That's like literally the only reason that the bot is doing so well. It's outrageous. I'm actually not sure what card to pick up here. We have the bat, so like probably not goat. Don't see the idol, so maybe just gold. Useless. Guess we're just buying a colony. God damn it. Alright, now we see 2 curses. We could give out a curse, but I think I'd rather trash one than give one out. Situation. Unfortunately, we don't have flames available. Wind's Gift mostly just helped the bot. Is this double province? That's barely more points than a colony. I guess it could be colony duchy. That's barely more points than double province. I mean, I don't think the bot is going to be hitting colony very consistently or anything. Points maximizing is colony duchy. Yeah, I guess. Nice to see those curses with the bat. Oh my god, what? I guess it did have all that platinum. I don't even have plus buy. I guess I should trash copper. Oh no, I do have plus buy. Shit. I just totally misread this. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't actually think the plus buy would have done much, though. Oh, that really is lowering the curses. These frickin' wisps. I don't think there's any way this happens if the bot doesn't get fucking 7 wisps. That's ugh. Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, whatever. Let's just... Now we're not going to have the option to open Vampire. Maybe that's good for us, I don't know. Just go double Pixie. Hope that we get all the wisps instead. Double silver at this point is useful for hitting bigger numbers. Goat not seeing estate sucks. Well, at least it won't miss the shuffle. In the long run, silver is kind of garbage, is the problem. Can it possibly be correct to decline to trash here and take like Sacred Grove or Idol? Or Vampire? I mean, you know, the bat trashing is legitimately useful. Maybe arguably the problem was we didn't have a second Vampire. The problem is there's not good stuff to gain with it, though. Wondering if we're not supposed to play the Pixie next turn so that we don't trigger the shuffle without the estates and then have them miss with the goat again. I think, honestly, I think I'm just gonna Pixie spam it up. And yeah, I'm not gonna play this one. This is really stupid, but... And they got Flame's Gift. I really wish I knew whether I was about to draw my goat. Like if I'm about to draw the goat, I want to discard 3 coppers to do this. If I'm not about to draw the goat, which, I mean, I'm probably not, then I want to discard the estate and be able to buy another Pixie. If we were to take this, basically be guaranteed to line up goat estate. Yeah, I'm not going to, though. I guess there was a... Yeah, I mean, I guess keeping the estate wouldn't have helped with this. This could get us to something. We're not seeing the gold, though, yet. I mean, right now my ambition is just to kind of buy that last Pixie. Still, they got the Swamp's Gift. God damn it! Alright, should we just go directly for Idol? Probably. Rather than Sacred Grove. Okay, we got a Swamp's Gift. Well, we trash this and we can get another Idol. That might be worth it. Got both of the Flames gifts. I don't think this is worth taking, even though it would let us trash a state. I think it's probably let us trash a state. Ooh. Alright. I think I prefer Grand Market over Platinum. Gets us plus buy. Yeah, I think I still prefer it. I mean, at some point, it's definitely correct to take the Platinum, but... And I still might take a Vampire at some point. So we'll see how this goes. Oh! Ah. Still don't want to take that. Alright, so the pile situation is getting pretty scary, but I don't see how the bot would win by, like, buying Grand Market and then a bunch of curses. I mean, it could give me one curse it, and then it would need to... I have a Grand Market on top. I have 4 Grand Markets. The bot has 3. I mean, I guess, what's the boon situation? Forest gift is still there. Crap. If we take one Grand Market, it's hard to imagine the bot beating that. And then maybe we do take the Vampire with it. I mean, we could also just buy a colony to be safe. Hmm. Oh. I think I'm gonna do Grand Market Vampire. Bot has revealed all the Flames gifts. Even the ones it didn't take. I think at this point, we should probably be taking this. I mean, what would it look like for us to win here? It'd be pretty tough. We give out a curse, we trash a curse. We're at -2, the bot's at 9. Then we need to buy, like, seems pretty unlikely. Well, we need to score. Oh, I forgot about the vampire. That could make a difference. Literally just Forest Gift. Okay, we're getting Forest Gift. Good to know. So we have 19 coins. Grand Market Colony. This just wins, right? Okay. Bot only got 4 wisps this time to my 3. Still very close. The bot was doing a much better job of giving out curses. Presumably because... I don't even know, actually. I mean, it did have the extra wisp, but I don't have a good explanation for that. Let's go all the way back here and see. Oh, it was probably because it was better trashed. Yeah, because the bot only had 1 copper. I had 2. Well, I mean, that might have been true from earlier. I'm not really sure. It got that extra flames gift. So I gave out the first curse. And then the bot gave 1 out. And then I gave 1 out. And the bot trashed 1 and gave 1 out. And then I gave 1 out. But then I had to trash a copper. The bot trashed 1 and gave 1 out. I trashed 1, did not give 1 out because I bottom decked the other idol. Bot trashed again, gave 1 out. And then I trashed 1 again, 1 out. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the bot trashed more curses, but it seemed like it was actually pretty even. Oh wait, I bought curses at the end. That's why. I'm an idiot. How many curses did I buy? 2 curses. Okay, that's the actual difference, right? I only had 1 more curse than the bot at the end. Okay, right. That all checks out. Although that means somehow going into that last turn, the bot had 0 curses. What is that? Ugh. All right. Well, anyway, so yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, it feels like this board is just all about controlling the wisps, which I do not like because it's extremely RNG. Like, you can invest in more pixies and whatever to, like, try to make that happen, but this is like a more, like, goat, you know, I said the kingdom would be more pleasant because of goat, and I think that is true, like, compared to yesterday, but it is a general complaint that I have about Pixie. Not that all Pixie kingdoms are like, okay, Wisp is the only thing that matters or something like that, but like there is a pattern that happens, not in every Pixie kingdom, but in a significant number of them, where number one, like, you just kind of spam pixies, and there are key boons that you try to get, but like you have minimal control over whether that happens. And number two, this also has the side effect of lowering piles because the pixies themselves are cheap and they get piled, and then like the game ends, you know, sometimes before you get to like really do anything. And I mean, arguably that happened here, right? Like I would have, you know, like, you know, the previous iteration, of course, like it actually went on colonies, but you know, like that I didn't really spend time like playing my grand markets and then buying green cards or whatever, right? Like it, you know, just bought one and then the game is over. So, and I think the only reason that didn't happen in the previous game is because I wasn't doing the idle cursing as early. Maybe also the bot didn't get those flames gifts, and so even though it was drawing really well with the wisps, it wasn't like able to curse quite as quickly. I don't know. It felt like it was, and it had a third idle. I'm not really sure about that part, but anyway, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.